Hi, Persian Wells coming to you from Digital Sacalait Productions here in Houma, Louisiana. I'm actually not in the studio at the moment. I'm in my home. My studio is literally about 15 feet away from here through a door and a Segway and then the building for the studio. So I'm coming to you from my home. What I wanted to talk to you about today is the attention to detail that I pay to my clients' material. And I've always done this, but I've kind of expanded those things just lately. I have, as you can see, some gear behind me. And I just recently upgraded the studio computer, in fact, a week ago, to a new processor, something today, AMD 3700X processor, which is a computer processor, which is 8 cores and 16 threads, and that replaced this computer here, which was in the studio as of a week ago. And this is a 4-core 8-thread Intel processor, 2014 4770K processor, Intel processor. And the point there is that that's a very powerful computer, and this was a powerful computer. In fact, for an audio machine, this to this day has not let me down. I've done 60 tracks pretty easily with it at once. So I moved that computer in here. I've got an RME converter. The conversion I'm doing is RME, which is a German company. They build A to D, D to A converters, mic preamps, and things like that. Real high-end stuff. And below that, I've got 3 80s vintage effect units that come from a buddy of mine in Portland, Oregon, Terry Pellegrin. There's a SPX 90, a Yamaha Rev 7, and a Roland delay unit. All real sought after back in the 80s and considered vintage now, so it's part of the character here. And of course, I've got some great guitars. This is a Gibson Les Paul Custom. It's a badass. Actually on loan to the studio from my brother Ken. He's got one of my Martin guitars. This is a Fender Eric Clapton Stratocaster, another badass guitar. This is 2 of 20 guitars in the studio, and they're all pretty much in this level of quality. This amp is a Boss Katana Artist Mark II. Excuse me. It's a new digital amp, but it's got some analog character with it because it's got a class AB power amp stage. So the digital stuff goes into an analog amplifier, which reacts like a real guitar amplifier. So I'm really kind of digging this. It's kind of new. You can record silently with it directly into the A to D converter, and you know, it works beautifully like that. So the point here is that I can take I've got gear that I was using in my main studio. So I've replaced the PC in there, but I can take my work from there, bring it in here, and either edit or perform more tracks on it and not lose any quality. Same level of A to D conversion in here as I have in the studio. Both have RME units, so it's spared no expense on A to D, D to A conversion. So this is the kind of small detail that I pay attention to with my clients' material. I've done this even before I had this big PC in here. I had my laptop, and I would do editing in here, but this takes me to a different level right now. So digging this, man, digging this a lot. Persian Wells here. Appreciate everyone. Thanks.